What is good? What is going on, everybody? And welcome back to the Pick Six channel. And we are live for the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Las Vegas Raiders. All right, two franchises who have a lot of history against each other. Obviously, you have AFC Championship games, so especially in the 70s. That's really where the rivalry started to kick in and had its moments in the 70s. And we have it renewed out in Vegas. All right, we've had it in three different cities. Justin Fields versus Aiden O'Connell. The Raiders just had or put Aiden O'Connell as their starter for this week. And I think it was something that we kind of expected for the Raiders. Quarterback situation isn't all there. And yeah, they made their change. And the Steelers, we were looking for some potential quarterback changes as well, but they're going to stick with Fields. So we'll see how it goes, man. This is a game the Steelers desperately need, in my opinion. Okay, I know it's still early in the season. I know they're still 3-2, but there's just some times where you just need a win. I think the Steelers need this win right here. What's going on, Andrew? I do think the Steelers should win this game. All right, I really do. Out in Vegas, I do expect a lot of Steeler fans there. I know last year the Steelers did kind of take over that stadium. I don't want to brag or anything like that. I mean, I wasn't there, but I do expect a pretty big Pittsburgh fan base out there in Vegas. Let me check in with the rest of the scores here. I know Baltimore and Washington was pretty close. Well, Baltimore wound up beating the Commanders. Although that game kind of proved to me that Washington is legit. I know they lost. They played in Baltimore against Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. I mean, one of the best teams, one of the better teams in the NFL right now in the Ravens. And they look pretty good. They played the Ravens pretty well. I guess there's no such thing as a moral victory, but I mean, Washington, in my eyes, proved that they're legit. Okay, I was skeptical about Washington just a little bit, but not no more, man. I know they lost, but how they played against Baltimore, they still obviously have their flaws. Washington does, but they're right there, man. They are right there. They really proved themselves today. When you play a team like Baltimore, I mean, they really prove themselves. I think they're a force to be reckoned with, man. Oh, shoot. I got to show the scoreboard over here. What am I doing? Let's see. How do I usually have it? All right, there you go. Let's go Raider Nation. Hey, man, I'm expecting a good game. It's always a good game between these two. It doesn't matter if a team's good or bad or they're both in the middle. They always play each other very well. There was one year where the Raiders only had I think they were a 1 or 2 win team and they wound up beating the Steelers. That was a few years ago. I mean, they always play. And there you go. I see the terrible towns there already, man. I was thinking about going to this game. I'm not going to lie. But we're here for this, man. Steelers will be receiving the ball. And this is the third season in a row where the Steelers play the Raiders. And the kickoff is underway. And there is a return. He gets it to the 15, to 20, to the 30-yard line. Maybe the 29. Jaylen Warren on the kickoff team, huh? All right, here we go. Fields with his 6th game as a starter for the Steelers, man. 3-2, not terrible. He hasn't looked terrible. He hasn't necessarily lost the Steelers a game yet, but he could definitely be a little bit better, and this offense can definitely be better. All right, here we go. Washington and Fields gets the handoff. Has some time, throws it, check down to Harris. Harris turns it up for a Pittsburgh Steelers first down for a gain of about 11 to start off the game. Let me ask you guys this. Drake May made his first start today. I guess it's still going on. And they threw him right into the fire, man, against the Houston Texans. Hold on. All right, so just have a man in motion. Harris in the backfield. 1st and 10. Gives it to Harris. Harris turns it up for another first down. Another big gain of about 13 yards. Najee Harris with a strong one. And that's what you need to see. That is what I want to see from Najee Harris. But like I was saying, they threw Drake May right in the fire playing against a team like the Houston Texans. How do you guys feel about Drake May's performance? You know, I'm not going to base it too crazy. All right. Van Jefferson in motion now set. Harris in the backfield once again. Jefferson in motion once again. It's a pitch play to Harris. Harris stumbles a little bit. Still on his feet. Breaks a tackle, and he gains about a yard. Okay. One thing I'll say about the Steelers offense, they rely very, very heavy on this rushing attack. Even when it's not going good like it was last week, they relied very heavy on it. 2nd and 9 for the Steelers. Fields has time, throws it, Freiermuth, gain of about 8. All right. Steelers offense moving the ball a little bit. You hear the moose in the crowd. All right. All right. I was expecting a big, strong Steeler crowd over there. 3rd and 1. They do throw Pickens out. He's now on the sideline. Okay, this is definitely a running down here. Warren in the backfield. He was out for the past few weeks. Now back in. Freiermuth in motion. He's now set. Fields pitches it. Warren gets the first down. I believe he got it. Let's see where they spot him. It was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. It looked like an option run for Fields, and he wound up tossing it to Warren. It looks like he got the first down. Barely. But I do believe he got it. Okay, they do give him the first down. All right, you guys bear with me. I do have a burger right here. I wasn't planning on eating on the live, but oh well. You know what? I'll save it for the commercial break. 1st and 10. Fields. Another pitch play to Warren. There's really nowhere to go there. He stopped about 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. I mean, there was nowhere for him to go. 2nd and 12 now for the Steelers. But the Patriots threw their rookie in a tough situation in Drake May against one of the best teams in the AFC. So I think he looked all right for the circumstances for his first start. Let me update this a little bit. All right. Fields gets the snap, throws it, check down, and there's just no room for Warren right there. That's another loss of a down, even though it was complete. Hey, I'm only not going to because I'm trying to do play-by-play here. That's the reason why I'm not going to stuff my face right now. I think I'll save it. All right, 3rd and 15. There was a few rookies that actually got their first starts this week. All right, Fields all alone in the backfield. Has time. Just throws it. Little check down. Warren gets it a few yards short of the first down. But you know what? I think they're just trying to play for the field goal. It will be a long field goal if they try it. Let's see what they try to do here. Okay, they're going to go for the long field goal here. They gained about half the yardage they needed on that 3rd down. Boswell with a 52-yard field goal. Boswell kicks it. It's up. The kick is right down Broadway, and the Steelers take a 3-0 lead with 10:19 left in the first quarter. Not a bad drive. The play calling towards the end just wasn't great. It just wasn't great. I'll say that the play calling when they got to the Raiders part of the field was not good. All right, give me a second over here, man. I got me some minute now, man. But like I was saying, rookie quarterback Drake May and Spencer Rattler. All right. They both made their first career starts today against some pretty tough teams. All right. They played against Tampa Bay and against I'm blanking over here. Tampa Bay and Houston. That's not an easy task. Okay. I know Tampa Bay, yeah, they're a good team. I think it's safe to say that they're a good team. They lost their last game against Atlanta, but you know what? They're still a very good team in my opinion. I do pick them to win that division. But man, they put those rookies in a tough spot. Me personally, if I was the Patriots, I would have waited another week purposely just so you wouldn't throw your rookie in that situation. But hey, man, they felt different. And hopefully for New England's sake, I'm going to say that. Drake May is the guy because they've had a hard time since Tom Brady. They haven't found that guy, that quarterback for them. And they thought it was Mac Jones. Maybe they didn't treat the Mac Jones situation all that great. But, maybe the Drake May situation is different, man. We'll see. And notice how I said for the Patriots' sake, okay? I'm still not a huge fan of the Patriots. Fish and chips. Yeah, man, I like me some good fish fry, man. Fish fry is bomb. They're just going around showing Vegas right now. All right, that drive was 9 plays, 38 yards. Kickoff is away, deep into the end zone, and a touchback. So that's going to bring up AOC, Aiden O'Connell, for his first start of the season. And for those of you who don't know, Aiden O'Connell did beat Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs in Arrowhead last season. Just throwing that out there. I know. Was it the last 3 quarters he didn't have a completed pass or something, but he beat him on Christmas Day in front of Taylor Swift. The same. All right, 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Tight end in motion. O'Connell gets a snap, throws it, complete, and they get about 9 yards on the play. Just smashed the Saints right now. Yeah, and so did the Texans. They smashed the Patriots. They put their rookies in a tough spot. They really did. I don't agree with how they went about it. I think they should have waited. I don't know their schedules, but I think they should have waited to start their rookies. 2nd and 2. O'Connell hands it off, and the Raiders get the first down for a gain of about 3. But that's all they needed for the first. And let me say this, man. The Steelers defense kind of needs the team as a whole, in my opinion, needs to prove themselves here today. The pass defense was not good and has not been good the past 2 weeks in Indianapolis and against Dallas. This is the highest paid defense, man. And they've been showing a lot of flaws the last 2 weeks. Here we go. 1st and 10. Receiver in motion. Now set. O'Connell has a running back to his right and hands it off to that running back and gets a nice gain of about 8 yards. Hey, man, this whole situation with Oakland and Vegas, I guess Oakland's team's leaving Vegas. It's it's pretty sad, man. The whole situation with the A's in particular, that sucks, because that stadium, I mean, from what I understand, used to be cream of the crop of stadiums when it first came out. Second and 3. Connell gets the snap, another handoff, and another Raider first down. Now they're on the Steelers side of the field. Yeah, they can't. And last week, they really weren't stopping anything. Except for those turnovers. Barring those turnovers, Steelers would have gotten blown out last week. Hey, man, and I had to pull out all the stops. I'm wearing my favorite Steelers jersey today, because I really feel like they need to win this one. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Raiders moving the ball just well. O'Connell fakes the handoff. Now completes it, and he might be just short. Still fighting. Let's see where they mark it. He might have gotten it with that second or third try. That was Brock Bowers on the reception. I do think he got it. On the initial try, he didn't, but he kept on fighting for that yardage. Looked like he got it. Let's see. Oh, they got to O'Connell too. Let's see where they mark him. Okay, they give him the first down. There we go. O'Connell does a little swing pass back to Bowers, and Bowers gets another gain of about 7, maybe 8. Yeah, the loss of Highsmith, that's really hurting the defensive line right now. I forgot who's the backup too. He got hurt as well last week. He was doing pretty good too. But yeah, injuries on the defensive line have kind of been hurting to help out TJ. 2nd and 2. Raiders are showing run. Bowers in motion. It's another pitch play for the Raiders, and they get a first down. Wow, they're just running all over this defense right now. Running all over this defense, making it look easy. Hey, man, Raider fans, they wear some interesting stuff, man, to the games. They got some. I'll give them that. They do wear some cool costumes. And they've done that for years, especially in the black hole era. All right, here we go. This quarter is going by pretty quick. Already under 6 minutes. O'Connell fakes the handoff. Looks like he's going to throw it to the running back. And he's moving to the 10, to the 5, and 2. Oh, if his elbow's down, that is down at the 2. They're going to mark him down. Okay. He did move to the end zone, but my goodness. This is not looking good for the Steelers defense. All right, so Raiders got it at the 2-yard line. Madison having himself one heck of a drive. 23 yards, 19 reception yards. Okay, and he is stuffed on the first play on 1st and goal. Roberts on the tackle. Okay. Hey, no. Especially in the black hole era when they were playing in Oakland. I remember they had a whole section where it looked like a Spirit Halloween. No disrespect to the Raiders, all right? I'm saying it's cool. I'm giving them props there. But it looked like a Spirit Halloween section, man. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to roast the Raiders and Raider fans. I'm saying that looked cool. All right, 2nd and goal. Madison gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Raiders. Strong Raider drive right there. And the Raiders take the lead. Can't stop the run. Madison had one hell of a drive, rushing and receiving that drive, man. So seems like the Steelers are struggling with the same stuff, man. But it's still early. It's still very early. It's flimsy fry, man. There we go. We got the field goal try. Play clock running down. They ran down to zeros, but the kick is up and good. Okay. But Madison doing whatever he wanted on that drive. They're not relying on O'Connell too much. And I kind of like that. You know, he's a second-year quarterback. There was a lot of speculation with them, you know. So I'm trying to eat and talk at the same time. I'm not as good as multitasking, you know, but yeah, O'Connell, I would have started him to begin the season, you know. That's just me though. I know Gardner Minshew has more experience, but I mean Gardner Minshew, I don't know, man. I wouldn't trust going into a season starting Gardner Minshew. Uncle Rico's cool. He is. But I don't know about having him start. He seems like a good locker room guy to have. But as a starter, I'm not too sure. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he works out somewhere else. But I'm not sure, man. All right, let me try to get a multi-view here, man, just so I can keep up with the rest of the games. I know. Okay, that's perfect. Cool. All right, they got a divisional matchup between the Chargers and the Broncos. Chargers up 3-0. Okay, I'm surprised that they're doing a late game between the Falcons and the Panthers. I mean, the Panthers, Okay, the Cowboys and the Lions make sense for the game of the week. That makes perfect sense, you know. You got two good teams, nationally televised. That makes perfect sense. But you got the Panthers and the Falcons on a late game? Because usually the late slate games are obviously the West teams and, you know, the game of the week. The Panthers in Carolina? Maybe because Kirkle Chains is playing. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why that's game of the week. That's my only excuse. That's the only reasoning I could give. Hey, good luck to the Cowboys, man. It's gonna be a tough matchup against those Lions. All right, the kickoff is away from Carlson. Warren gets it and takes the knee. Am I tripping or have we not seen Warren on the kickoff team? Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. You know, I actually thought that for some reason, I thought the Sunday night game was the Bengals and the Giants. Oh no, the game at 6:30, the London game. Who was on that? The Jaguars and the Bears. I thought that was Sunday night. I don't know why. I can't tell you why I thought that, but yeah, the Sunday night game isn't much better. All right, here we go. We got Freiermuth in motion, Harris in the backfield. We do have Pickens on the right side. And is that a false start for the Steelers? It is a false start for Pittsburgh. Here we go. Here we go, man. All right, that was false start on Connor Heyward. At least it's a different person on offense. All right? If there's a silver lining with all the offensive penalties, at least it's a different person with Connor Heyward. 1st and 15. Steelers giving the same look. I don't even think they changed the play. Crosby might have jumped, but I don't think he jumped. Okay. Harris was absolutely stuffed. I mean, they gave the same look on that play. So now it's 2nd and 19. Hey, man, they got to get some yardage or else it's going to be 3rd and from all the way. They're going to. Okay, 2nd and 20. They do got one-on-one on the left. Snaps off. Fields has time, throws it to Freiermuth once again. And that's a solid gain. Okay, so it's not going to be third and forever. But still a third and long. Russell Wilson in full gear on the sideline. He is active. He can play. So, if Tomlin decides that he wants Russell Wilson in, he can put him in. 3rd and 12. All right, they got Warren out there. I do see a lot of yellow out there. Play clock running down. They get the snap off. Raiders bring some pressure. Throws it. Pickens incomplete. I mean, Pickens didn't look ready for that ball. I mean, it wasn't going to be a first down regardless, but Pickens didn't look ready for that ball. He still looked like he was running the route. The Buccaneers scored 51 on New Orleans, huh? Baker Mayfield, okay. All right. Yeah, even if he caught that ball, he would have been 3 yards short at least. All right, Steelers punt it away. It's a solid punt. Oh, he got hit. Or maybe he didn't. I'm tripping. But regardless, that was a pretty solid punt. Okay, they'll have it like at the 29. Yeah, Bears are looking solid, man. They are. I think, Caleb's starting to do his thing. It took time. I know critics were saying that Daniels is a lot better than Williams in the in the NFL, but we're still early in the year. We were still very much early in the year, so I wasn't going to critique it that much. I still do think Daniels has been looking better than Caleb, but I mean, as long as the Bears do their thing, it doesn't really matter who's better. It just matters on the records and stuff. So that's all I had to say on that. We got the Cowboys wearing their navy blues. I do like the Cowboys navy blues more than I like their white ones. I know they always wear their white ones. But if I have to choose between one or the other, which one I like more, I do like the navy blues more. I just feel like the white ones are a little just too standard. I don't know. Oh, Dak threw an interception. There's a flag on the play. That might be on the run back, though. Yeah, defense needs to stop. I mean, they need just something, some sort of thing to go their way right now. But I haven't been impressed by this defense, man. Really haven't. You got the Panthers with some bright colorways here. I don't know if you guys are watching that game as well. They got like their, I believe, color rush jerseys. I don't know. I know not every team still uses their color rush jerseys, but the Panthers are one of the teams that still do. The history between these teams, man, which really goes mainly in the 70s, right? I mean, I don't know if they had any. I'm not like a huge historian. I'm not sure if they had any playoff matchups since then. I could be wrong, though. I'm not too sure. Madison already has 44 total yards, and that's just the Raiders have only had one drive. 1st and 10 for the Raiders from the 25. Steelers bring some pressure. Pressure's there, but they give it back to the running back, and Patrick Queen makes the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. We haven't heard much from Patrick Queen. Not yet. That's really one of the first times we have heard from Patrick Queen making a play. Remember, he got picked up from Baltimore in free agency. I still think that he could bring really good things to the Steelers defense when he starts performing great. 2nd and 11. O'Connell drops back, throws it, passes batted down from the defensive line. Nice play from the Steelers there. All right, here we go. So that brings 3rd and 11. Oh, Watt batted that down. Here we go. This is something the Steelers struggled with last week. 3rd down defense. Oh, we see them towels waving out there. Them towels are waving out there in Vegas. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. 3rd and 11. Here we go. That crowd is getting loud. O'Connell just hands it off to Matson, and he's short of the first down. That's a solid gain of about 8 yards, but not good enough for the first down. Raiders go 3 and out. Steelers get a stop on defense. All right. That's what the defense needed. That is what the defense needed. Hopefully that gives them some sort of confidence, man, because it has been a pretty rough couple of weeks for them on defense. All right, we got the punt team out. Calvin Austin should be back there to receive it. The punt looks like a high one, man. And let's see where they spot it. Ref is to the 10. We don't even know where they spotted at. But regardless, Justin Fields is heading back onto the field. Now I'm starting to get a little bit frustrated with the play calling. You know, I know the first few weeks I was kind of giving things benefit of the doubt, but I had just very conservative, very heavy on the rushing attack. Even when it's not working, we're still trying to run it down their throats, which maybe it might work this week now that Najee has help with Warren. You know, I'm not sure if Patterson's back. I'm pretty sure he's still injured, but now that Warren's back, that might help the running game. But even if it's not working, we're still running the football. It doesn't make sense. That's how I see it, man. And I realized something. Today has been 5 years to the date since I went to my first Steeler game. October 13th. That's the day I went to my first Steeler game, man. Out in before SoFi was built. And what's that? I forgot what that stadium was called. Is it Dignity Health Sports Park or something like that? Where the Chargers played before they moved into SoFi. That atmosphere, honestly, other than WrestleMania 39, that was probably the best atmosphere I've ever been in that little stadium. Which is hard to fathom because, I mean, I've been to Dodger games and everything. And Dodger games are pretty crazy. I've even been to a playoff Dodger game. But that crowd, that intensity that happened in that stadium that night, I mean, that was unmatched, man. I don't know. For a sporting event, that's the best that's the best stadium and environment I've ever been in. And like I said, it's a small stadium. So it's not like there was 60,000 people or anything crazy like that. It was just the atmosphere, you know? Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Steelers. All right. We got Harris behind Fields. Gets the snap. Fakes the handoff. Fields throws it down the field to Pickens, and it's incomplete. Went through the hands of Pickens. That would have been a tough catch to make. There was a little bit of contact, but that wasn't going to mess with the catch at all. All right, so now at least it's 2nd and 10. All right, they got Freiermuth in motion. Now sets to the left. Yeah, 2 receivers to the right. 1 to the left. Gets the snap off. Pressure comes. Fields is going to run for the first down and more. Past the 40 for a gain of about 13. Raiders were bringing pressure on that play. Oh, Crosby almost got him. Crosby was that close, man. That close to sacking Fields. All right. 1st and 10 from the 40. Hands it off to Warren. Warren breaks 1 tackle, and then he gets hit immediately after. Big hit from the Raiders right there. That's only a gain of about 2. Warren's still on the ground. Let's hope it's not an injury. But yeah, no, I'll stand on that. That atmosphere in that stadium was the best. Other than WrestleMania 39. And you know what? It actually comes close. I'm not going to make it seem like, in my eyes, those 2 atmospheres come close. All right, Cowboys have a 3-0 lead over the Lions. Chargers up 10-0. Although it looks like Bo Nix on 3rd and 5. Here we go. Nix rolls out, throws it deep. Has a receiver open in his hands, incomplete. Okay. Bo Nix, he's one of those starters in this draft class of this year. And, the team itself has been doing all right. Quarterback play, not the greatest. I think we're still trying to figure out whether or not Sean Payton can develop a quarterback. He technically hasn't really done that. Even though he's won a Super Bowl and everything. Oh, Lions just scored a touchdown. Montgomery. All right, let's take a break. Oh, that was a good run by Montgomery right there. Man, they were trying to get him down, pulling him and everything, but Montgomery was staying up. Oh, yeah. Andy Dalton with the Panthers, man. They got a 3rd and 2. And you know what? There's one thing worth noting. The Panthers at one point had Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold at the same time. They're kind of experimenting with those 2. Both those 2 guys are shining where they're at. Okay, Sam Darnold, 5-0. They were on a bye week, but they're looking really good. They're looking like the best team in football. And you know what? Sometimes I do think the bye week hurts the team because they're not really dealing with any major injuries in Minnesota, and they were rolling. That might hurt the Vikings. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. 2nd and 8 for the Steelers. Fields has time. Rolls. Spins. Gets out of the pocket. Runs to midfield. There's a flag. Let's just hope that's not coming back. It looks like it's going to come back. You know what? It's holding on offense. Broderick Jones with another penalty, man. Broderick Jones. That's the guy that's been getting most of the penalties offensively. But the thing is, we have been dealing with a lot of injuries. We have a rookie that is out for the season due to injury. 2nd and 18, Fields throws it. Pickens, nice little gain. Tries to get it to the midfield, but they're going to mark him down, say he was out of bounds. Man, Pickens tries to get every single yard he could possibly get. That's one thing we could credit Pickens for. He tries to get every single yard he could get, man. Like he tried to dive for the first down on 2nd down. How we don't see that very often from a wide receiver, man. Sometimes it does hurt, though. Sometimes it does hurt the team. 3rd and 3. Here we go. Warren's back into the game. All right, Fields has some time. He had Washington open midfield. Throws it. Pickens, 1st down, Pittsburgh into Raider territory. There we go. One thing I'm interested to see with the Steelers, they do have, from what I believe, Roman Wilson is active. I'm not sure how much they're going to utilize him today. Roman Wilson was, their 3rd round pick? Had a lot of promise. All right, here we go. Looks like he's in. Oh, yeah, Roman Wilson's in there right now. Harris in the backfield. Play clock running down. They give it to Harris, and he fights for extra yards. Looked like he was going to go down. Fights. Still fighting for some yardage, man. What a run by Najee Harris. And the teammates behind him. That was a straight team ran effort right there for the Steelers' 1st down. Big gain for about 15. He got hit. Looked like it was going to be a gain of only 2, but he kept fighting, and his O-line was pushing right behind him, man. That was a good team effort from the Steelers. Strong run by Najee Harris. Freiermuth kept him up. Washington kept him up. Good play. Nice, strong run. That's exactly what we need to see. Angry runs from Najee Harris. 1st and 10 for the Steelers. Fields rolls to his left. Throws it. Incomplete. I don't know if he was just throwing it away or if he overthrew Pickens right there. But regardless, it's 2nd and 10. But that's the thing. We see strong runs from Harris like that very, very few times. Okay, it seems like we only see it against Baltimore. And that's really it. Like division rivals. We need to see that more from Najee, man. All right, 2nd and 10. Another pass play. Fields throws it. Had Freiermuth wide open, but he overthrew him right there. That brings up 3rd and 10. Man, runs like that get me pumped, man. All right, 3rd down. Yeah, Harris on the sideline. I'm assuming Warren's back in. Warren's moving around in the backfield. Now set. Play clock running down. I don't know if it ran completely down. Okay, they're going to run the play. Fields throws it incomplete. I'm trying to look for Pickens again. I don't know where he was going there. It just kind of looked like he threw it away. It was a bit too soon to be throwing it away. Let's see. He is okay. Fields is able to get away from pressure. I don't know. I don't know if that was miscommunication or what, but that was some ways from Pickens. Well, here we go. Steelers' best offensive player, Chris Boswell, back into the game. 49-yard field goal. Kick is up on its way and hooks in for the Steelers. Now it is a 1-point game. 7-6. Raiders still on top. Damn, man. You know, Boswell really has been our best offensive player for the last few years. And it's it's a little sad, man, how much reliant we've had to be on Chris Boswell. This year alone, he's already had I don't even know how many points he's accounted for. But we most definitely have way more field goals than touchdowns. And it's not even close. Without Boswell, I don't know where this team is right now. All right, so I was about to say San Diego. The Chargers are still up against the Broncos. Speaking of San Diego, man, or not really speaking of San Diego, Dodgers were able to beat the Padres Friday night. I honestly, as a Dodger fan, I wasn't expecting them to win that game, man. Being a Dodger fan, we've seen a lot of letdowns. All right, I'm not trying to have no faith in my team and being a Dodger fan, but we've seen letdown after letdown after letdown. I thought we were gonna see another one, but I think this year the Dodgers might have some hope, man. I think so. After what I saw on Friday and that interview, the team does have some character, and that's what it's been missing the past few seasons. You know, because the talent's always been there for the Dodgers, but there was just like no character or anything with that team. I think there is some character, and I think it has a lot to do with Kike. You know, he's one of those good locker room guys. But game one of that NLCS, man, is right after this game. So, you know, definitely be watching that, man. Man, that scoring drive was 10 plays for 43 yards. Took off his off. There's a return to the 20, 25, cuts back to the 30-yard line. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter. He got it to the same yardage. Man, they have Porter Jr. on Brock Bowers, a tight end. Huh. Well, I mean, that is their best weapon offensively. All right, 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Bowers in motion. He's set now. Gets the snap. O'Connell has time. Pressure's coming. 92 gets to him, incomplete. Pressure. I'm pretty sure he felt that on his blind side right there. He did have time, but pressure just showed up right away. I mean, I could watch the Giants and Bengals, man, but I don't know. I think that's a little bit too overwhelming for me to watch. You know, I feel like I'd get just way too excited watching that game. So instead, I'm gonna watch the NLCS. You know, I don't want to get too excited before work. 2nd and 10, throws it. Bowers complete, gets it about 7 yards, man. All right, Roberts getting a little pumped up after that tackle. Solid game for the Raiders, though. But yeah, after the game, I do have to go to work. I don't want to be like too excited, you know. That's why I'm not going to watch that game. 3rd and 3. Here we go, 3rd down defense. And we're seeing them towels waving once again, man. Here we go. This is getting me pumped on the road. Play clock running down. They get the snap off. O'Connell throws it back to Bowers. Fourth down. He is short. Oh, that was not Bowers. My bad. That was Bryant on the reception. He is short about a yard or two of the first down. Another stop for this defense. There we go. Okay. Nice tackle by Elliott right there, man. Let's see. Do they try to do anything crazy? It is 4th and 2. They might try to get him off sides. We'll see. All right. Punt is away. See what Austin has cooking right here. And he just calls a fair catch. Okay, the camera angle kind of caught me off guard, but he called for a fair catch. All right. We need a touchdown, man. Okay. Not need, but you can't keep just kicking field goals. All right. Yes, I get it won you a game earlier this season against Kirko Chains and the Falcons, but you got to put points on the board, man. Legitimate points, 7 points. It's been a struggle for them, man. Okay, maybe I was wrong about this Panthers game, man. It's 7-0. Kirko Chains hands it off to his running back who gets the first down. They're knocking on the door in the red zone. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe this does deserve to be game of the week here. Between the Panthers and the Falcons. It's still 10-0 in Denver. Chargers are moving the ball, though. They got another first down. Yeah, man. Oh, deflected. Kirk Cousins threw a ball and it got deflected way up there. Old lineman just batted it down. You know, I'll say this. I do like when the Steelers play afternoon games. Well, we out here call it afternoon games. Out here on the West Coast because we're used to them getting 10 o'clock games. But I do like when they get these afternoon games, especially the 125. It's not prime time, but it's cool. I like it, man. I think sometimes I prefer them more than a prime time game. All right, second quarter, 10:23 left in this quarter. 6-7. Fields fakes the handoff, has time, throws it. Connor Hayward tries to get more yards. That's again about 4. Okay. One of the things that Arthur Smith is known to do is utilizing his backup tight ends, and I guess that's what he's been doing so far in this game, using Connor Hayward. All right, 2nd and 5. Got Harris behind Fields. That's another handoff to Harris. Harris turning it up. There's a flag on the play. Hurdles over a man for the first down, but there's another flag in the backfield. And yes, my voice is a little annoyed on this. Let's see what the call is. Holding on the offense, Darnell Washington. Um, it's the same mistakes offensively. That's only their third penalty, and all three penalties have been offensively. So now 2nd and 16. Fields gets a snap, throws it, check down. Harris, oh, gets a stiff arm, but not a big game. Man, oh man. Third and 12. Another 3rd and long, man. I would say it's kind of hard to tell the ratio because their colors are kind of similar in the stands. Play clock running down. Gets a snap. Fields has to run out of pressure. Throws it to Calvin Austin for the first down. All right, there we go. Oh, whoa. Seeing a little extracurricular activity going on over there. But regardless, it's a nice gain for the Steelers there. All right, nice throw by Fields. Throw it on the run. I'll say this, man. It's crazy having a flashy quarterback nowadays. You know, we're not used, as far as the Steelers, we're not used to having a flashy quarterback. All right, first down for the Steelers. Fields hands it. Warren kind of slips a little bit, but still gains about 4, maybe 5. Another flag in the backfield. Another holding call, man. What have I said? I said these mistakes that the Steelers have been making, they're fixable. But it seems like we're doing nothing to try to fix these problems. So now 1st and 20 on the Steelers after the Steelers' 4th offensive penalty on the game. Play clock running down. Fields does it. Pitch play to Warren. Warren turns it up for a nice little gain of about 9. Nice run, but still 2nd and long. Man, this is insane. Okay, maybe it wasn't that much, but 2nd and 14, man. Fields alone in the backfield. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Fields, it's a draw play. Fields going to turn up the field. Past the 50, slides for the first down. Nice game from Justin right there. I wonder why Wilson is wearing his helmet and everything, man. It's something else. He's been wearing his full pads and everything the whole season and his helmet. The whole season. And those games he knew he wasn't playing in. I guess it makes a little bit more sense to be in full gear this game, but he's in his helmet as well on the sideline. Fields once again alone in the backfield. Looks past, throws it down the field. Calvin Austin overshoots his man just a little bit. Overthrown. That stadium looks packed, man. Allegiant Stadium, home of WrestleMania 41 next year. Here we go, 2nd and 10. Pitch play. Freiermuth. Oh, wow. Oh. You know, I don't hate that play, But the Raiders were not fooled at all, and Fields took a hard hit at Fields' blind side. That was interesting play. Freiermuth tried to pick up his block, but that was blown up. That was a weird play call. Play clock runs down, but I do believe the Steelers took a timeout. No, to delay a game. Okay, I'm not keeping tabs here. But is that the 5th offensive penalty so far this game? Yeah. Although I'll say it's kind of hard to pick up your block when you're tossing the ball at the same time, you know. That was a tough spot, man. All right, so now we got 3rd and from downtown Vegas. Not even from the strip, from downtown Vegas. Here we go. Fields has time, and he tries to get it a little play to Calvin Austin, and he was blown up. He got hit hard by Spillane. Not sure why he threw it to. I feel like he kind of set his receiver up right there. And that was just a good tackle by Spillane. But that was going to get you the first down anyways. Oh, man. I mean, we're seeing the same Steeler offense, man. All right, punt is off. We got the return. He's going backwards, and he loses yards on the return, man. So the Raiders would get the ball at about the 16-yard line. Still 7-6, man, with 4.5 minutes left in the second. I mean, this is kind of the game we expected. I never expect the Steelers to blow a team out with the way this offense looks. It's just offense is just so undisciplined, man. So undisciplined. It's like I don't even know what they're doing at practice. That's how undisciplined the Steelers offense has been. I really don't know what's going on at practice. I question that. That's not good. It just seems like not even this season, for the past few years, we've been relying on the same stuff. For our defense to make plays, and yes, multiple plays a game, and for Boswell, and to get into field goal range for Boswell to try to do his thing. That's been the Steelers' formula for the past, maybe even since 2021. I don't even know. It's been some years, man. All right, so we got the Lions pushing up the field, up 7-3. Nice little play right there, but it was only a gain of 2. And how about the Panthers, man? Tied with the Falcons still in the game. Broncos struggling over there. They just gave up another turnover. But I don't even think it's fair to point the finger at Justin Fields, man. I don't know. Like I said, is the quarterback really the problem here? Like, I don't really even know if it makes a difference. Yeah, man, the OC is different. The quarterback room is different. But it seems like the formula is still the same. I don't know, man. I really do wish we would have tried to have gotten Rudolph back. You know, I feel like there was some form of chemistry there with him and the receivers, and the players wanted him back. The players wanted Rudolph back. I don't know. I don't know if he brought some sort of leadership or gratitude or something to that team. You know, he brought something to that offense. I don't know if he just had that it factor as far as leadership goes, but I mean, I wish we had him still, man. All right, we got Aiden O'Connell back. It's another pitch play to Madsen, and he gets nowhere, man. Watt trying to rip out the ball, but he could not. Lost about 2. All right, so that's going to be 2nd and 13. But yeah, man, I mean, I never criticized Tomlin until literally mid-season last year, or no, week 4 of last year or something like that. That is really the first time I've criticized him. And I'm going to be honest, I'm still not too certain about them extending him. As the Raiders get it, nice play. That might be a first down. Let's see where they mark it. It's either third or short first down. They're going to give him the first down. All right. Raiders got some big tight ends, man. They're showing the old highlights of Splain. He was a beast in Pittsburgh, man. He really was. In 2020, I remember he had that pick 6 against the Ravens. And that hit on Henry was pretty crazy, too. Minkah Fitzpatrick is injured on the field. Or on the sideline. And, man, that is a tough thing, man. Let's hope it's not nothing serious. Minkah has kind of dealt with injuries, it seems like almost every year. Him and TJ seem like they've been dealing with injuries here and there every single season for the past few years. I'm not really sure why, but I wouldn't go as far as saying as they're injury prone yet, but I mean, they have been hurt for what it seems like the past few years, at least to an extent. Looked like he hurt his hand. Oh, that's his shoulder. That's damn. Well, let's hope it's not nothing serious with Minkah. Nonetheless, it's first down for the Raiders. 3.5 minutes left in this quarter here. Man in motion. Now set. Got 2 receivers to the left. O'Connell hands it off. Madsen gets about 4. All right, he's slowed down. His progression has slowed down a little bit since that first drive, so I guess that's a good thing. I would too. I would test out that backup safety, man. But I mean, that's not really the Raiders' game either, too. Here we go. Another pitch play for the Raiders. Roberts tried to get him. There's a football to play. Steelers recover it. Steeler football at the 30. Yes, it is, sir. That is what I'm talking about, man. That's what the Steelers defense has. Well, no, they haven't been missing, but that's what they needed right now. TJ Watt socks it out, man. TJ Watt gave a nice right hand to that ball. There we go. That's the splash play that we needed right there. But like I said, this is what the Steelers have been relying on. So, I mean, this is exactly what the Steelers have been relying on for the Steelers defense to make plays and for their for Boswell to get in the field goal range for a field goal. Here we go. Steelers have it. Need a touchdown here on the short field. Fields hands it off to Harris. he tries to push up for more yardage, but that's a gain of about 3. And at what point do we start to give credit for TJ Watt as being at least top 3 and for all-time Steelers? I know that's a hard task. That is a hard task for you to be top 3 or top 5 all time as a Steeler. But I mean, with the numbers he's had and with the impact that he's had on this team for years, he might be in that conversation as top 5, top 3 Steeler of all time. And it's crazy to say for a current player, but he's definitely up there. I do think the fact that he doesn't have a ring kind of might take him out of that conversation. But if he gets even just 1 ring in his career, I do think he'll be in the top 3 conversation of Steelers of all time. I do think so. With the pace he's on. Yeah, you have to get a touchdown. You'll get the lead with the field goal, but my goodness, you have it from the 30-yard line to start off the drive. So, I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry not to be too confident in Arthur Smith, his play calling, but like I've said, it seems like we're talking about the same holes in the team. Offensive coordinator, not so great. We've had Todd Haley. We've had Randy Finkner, Matt Canada. I mean, how many offensive coordinators have we had? I don't even know. I can't. It's been quite a few since. Damn, I forgot the other OC that we had when we were winning Super Bowls back in those days in the 2000s. But we've had offensive coordinator year after year after year, it seems like. And it's still the same thing. So, I don't know, man. Chargers are pushing up the field against the Broncos. Chargers are surprising me a little bit, man. I didn't think they're going to be as good as they are. I thought they were going to struggle a little bit, but they're looking to be a pretty solid team. They have 13-0 against the Broncos. Looks like they're going to score again. Oh, yeah, they're pushing down the field for a nice run of about 9. All right, here we go. So let's get a little running play. That's going to set up 3rd down. Man, they got out of a commercial break quick. I wasn't ready for that. All right, that sets up 3rd and 4 for the Steelers. Come on, Smith. Let's see what you got here, man. We need a good call. I'm surprised we're not seeing a timeout from the Raiders. I mean, I know they did get the ball first, so maybe they're not going to be too aggressive, I guess. I mean, I would, but what do I know? Warren in motion. Still in motion, now set. Here we go. Fields. Has time. Throws it, intercepted. I mean, he threw it right at him, man. Oh, there's a flag, though. Is Justin Fields going to get saved here? Is he going to get saved here? He was on the ground. Are they going to call roughing the passer? Oh, let's see what they call. They called roughing the passer, so he got saved. Fields got saved right there. Wow. Justin Fields threw it right at a Raider defender right there, man. And they called a roughing the passer call. Oh, man, do the Steelers catch a break right there. Which I will be honest, I don't even agree with the roughing the passer call that much. I really don't. Here we go. Everybody's set. Fields alone. In the backfield and shotgun. Let's see. Are we running another draw play? Fields rolls, avoids the sack, scrambles to the 10, to the 5, and he's out of bounds at about the 4-yard line. Wow. And I'm not being biased here. I did not like that roughing the passer call. Man, we got saved. We got saved right there. My goodness. 2nd and 3. Okay, we definitely just scored a touchdown after that ref ball. All right, Harris in motion. It's a draw play. Fields tries to turn it up. Looks for blocks, and he only gets about a yard. Someone lost their shoe on the field. Someone got to pick that up. All right, it was a Raider that lost their shoe on that play. All right. Man, Okay, Raiders called their first timeout, which I'm surprised that they didn't call a timeout beforehand. But now they might be a little bit aggressive, I guess. Man, those are some shiny looking apples. But after that call, you got to get in the end zone. If I'm the Steelers, I am running the ball here. I would put in a fullback or tight end in the backfield or something, which they're not doing. They're in shotgun formation with Najee Harris to Fields is left. So here we go. 3rd and 2. Fields hands it off to Harris, and he appears to be short on the initial try. Let's see where they mark it. Maybe he got it. We'll see. It's a close one. They're going to mark it short. At least that's the initial call. It was close. On the first try, yes, he did look short. The second effort is what kind of made it a little bit close. Oh, he's already on the field. I guess it just depends on if the knee was down or not. Because the football was past the line to gain. Oh, yeah, he's already down. Okay, what are we doing? I'm going for it, man. But we have to have a good play call, man. We can't be in shotgun formation to gain a yard. All right, offense is out there. There we go. We got a fullback in there. This is the type of play I like to see. Firing within motion. Steelers need this first down, man. Fields fakes the handoff. He's going to run for it for the first down and for the touchdown. Justin Fields with another rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers take the lead 12-7 with the extra point to go. That was a good play call. And we see them towels waving. We hear that crowd rocking right now. That was a quality 4th and 1 call right there. Raiders did have that defensively pretty covered very well. But, okay, here we go. We're going for 2 to make it a 7-point game. Steelers have 2 tight ends in this formation. Pickens has one-on-one on the left side. Here you go. Fields has time. Throws it. Incomplete. Trying to look for Connor Hayward. Just couldn't get. Seemed like it was a little underthrown, but good defensive play right there. Okay, so Steelers have it 12-7, man. Do you guys agree with going for 2 right there this early in the game? I mean, they didn't have to go for 2. I guess I would have gone for 2, but It wasn't a necessity. But I'm not gonna lie. There was some ref ball in that drive, in that touchdown drive. I'm gonna put a little asterisk right there. I'm gonna put a little asterisk. Chargers up 20-0 over Denver. All right, so we have 34 seconds left in this first half. Raiders have a timeout. They do get the ball at the half. I guess it just depends on what the how much charge they get on this kickoff. That probably determine what they do. All right, we're just awaiting the kickoff over here. All right, kick is off. And it's another touchback. So the Raiders are going to get it from the 30. You still got some time with the timeout. I would try to take at least a few shots. Be a little bit aggressive. I know you get the ball back, but if you could get 3 points here, that'd be good for the Raiders. I mean, I'd try to strive for 3 right here. Let's see how much they trust O'Connell, though. Raiders in shotgun. He has a running back to his left. He's got 2 receivers to the right with the tight end. 1 to his left. O'Connell throws it for the first down for the Raiders. All right, they're going to try to clock it here. Oh, no, they're not. Okay, they're going to just continue to run it. Less than 20 seconds here. Here we go. O'Connell throws it. Another completion. That's another gain of about 8. And now they're going to call their timeout with 12 seconds left. Okay. Steelers are playing that a little bit soft, but good execution from the Raiders right there. I mean, I'll say this. I'm not really – Steelers do have the lead, but I'm really not all that impressed. I don't know, man. It seems like I'm just watching the same stuff. But I'm not going to complain about the lead. I'm not going to complain too much. I really hope that we could clean up these offensive penalties, man. Because that's what's really killing this offense. All right, here we go. 2nd and 3. Raiders not too far off from field goal range. They might need a few short completions here. All right, they get the snap off. O'Connell has time, throws it downfield, and it's incomplete. Okay, they can still try a short play and maybe hope for a long field goal or Hail Mary. Oh, he slipped. But, you're in that situation where you do want to try to get points. Whether you want to go Hail Mary or a long field goal, you're at that point of the field. By midfield. Steelers are playing a little soft. Raiders have a receiver open on the right side. I will just quick pass it to him. O'Connell throws it. Incomplete. Okay, with 4 seconds left. It's 4th down. We're going long field goal or Hail Mary. Nah, you got to go Hail Mary. That's way too long of a field goal, man. Although Carlson is one heck of a kicker. But they're going to go for a Hail Mary on 4th and 3 with 4 seconds left. Man, Steelers didn't use a timeout this half, huh? All right, here we go. Final play. O'Connell rolls to his left, throws it, deep ball, and it's batted down, incomplete. And there's no flags on the play, so that is the end of the first half. We got the Steelers up 12-7 at halftime, with the Raiders getting the ball back at the half. Man, no one really had a chance at that. There was just a lot of people over there, and nobody was really facing the ball. Well, all right, man. How are we feeling after that first half? I'm not that impressed. I don't want to be such a downer, but not that impressed. Steelers could definitely be leading this game by more, but just lack of execution. Detroit's up 17-3. Goff fakes the handoff, has lots of time to throw it. Pump fakes it a little bit, tries to scramble. He gains about 2. Man, the Falcons went for 2, up by 3, and they get it. All right. I mean, that they didn't really have a point of going for 2, but they got it regardless. Yeah, it's one of those things where I don't think it's fair to point the finger at Fields. I don't. I'm not saying that Fields has been just completely balling out, because he has missed some throws. His play hasn't been perfect, but I think his play's been all right as far as the past 3 weeks. It's been all right. But, I mean, my goodness, there's just – your penalties are killing you, man. Let me switch this out, man. All right, we got 39 for Jared Goff and the Lions. It's a quick pass to St. Brown, and he turns it up. That's a game about 8, so he's short of the first. Oh, that wasn't St. Brown. I'm tripping. I'll say I do let Lions have one of the better uniforms in the NFL. They went back to their old school look, and I think it's working for them. I like their colorway and everything. Oh, they're going for it on 4th and 2. We already know Campbell likes to go for it on 4th down. Hands it off to Montgomery, who gets it. I thought he got it. Okay, he does get the first. I was about to question, why is there so much time left on this in the second half? That's because this game started at 1:25. I'm not sure why they went for 4th down. They're up 14. They didn't necessarily need to. I mean, I would just take the points and make it a 3-possession game, but I don't know, man. 1st and 10. Lions are knocking on the door of the red zone. Goff hands it off once again. It's about a gain of 2. And, man, the fact that Baltimore won this game. How about Cleveland? I mean, there was still some sort of expectation for the Browns with how good their defense was last year, but they just have not been performing this year. Deshaun, not looking good. Defense, it's been struggling for the Browns. I wasn't expecting it to be bad. I really wasn't. But, maybe. I don't think they could turn it around. They need to move on from Deshaun. That's what's hurting him right now. The fact that Deshaun Watson's out there. But they're paying him a lot of money, man. I think that's the only reason why they're keeping him in, because of how much they're paying him. Let's look at the rest of the scores of this week, man. I know the all right, 39 for the Lions. Oh, he gets sacked. He got hit pretty hard. Okay, let's see. Okay, so the Packers blew out the Cardinals, which I did pick the Packers to win that game. I wasn't expecting it for it to be a blowout. That did catch me by surprise. I just felt like the Packers were trying to prove a point right there, and they did a lot and more. All right, here we go. Lions have field goal try to make it a 3-possession game, and they make it a 3-possession game. Hey, the fact that the Lions are are up by 3 possessions against the Cowboys is making me feel a lot worse about that game on Sunday night. I don't know why. It's just making me feel a lot worse about that game on Sunday. Oh man. All right, we got 15-10 with the Panthers. 1st and 10, Dalton hands it off, and they get nowhere, man. They're showing the quarterback comparison for the Aiden O'Connell and Fields. I mean, none of them are lighting up the stat sheet. It's I mean, look, man, the Cowboys are playing one heck of a team. So I'll give them some slack. And from what it looks like, the Cowboys have been very slow starters. Okay. There's that game against Baltimore. I'd even say against the Steelers. Maybe they're just starting slow. Maybe they pick it up in the second half, but they need to get something. You know, you don't want to be down 3 possessions going into halftime, at least a field goal to be somewhat in the spectrum of being in the game, you know? But they are playing a really good Lions team. They used everything they had last Sunday. Hey man, that was a tricky game for the Cowboys. It was only tricky because of the delay and everything, you know. They had to go through a lot last Sunday. The Cowboys did. That's why I gave them credit. I gave them credit. Usually I don't give the Cowboys that much credit, but for last Sunday I do. I do, because they had a lot of that they had to go through to get that win. And on the road too. All right, well, they still have a lot of time to score here. Let's see. Maybe it's because they're in Jerry's world, man. I don't know what it is, but they don't like playing in Jerry's world this year. Yeah. I honestly read that before you said the comment. Before I read the comment, so maybe they like to play in some tough weather rather than play in a dome. Maybe that's the problem here. All right, they got a first down. Let's see what Dak has. They have a man in motion. I might as well full screen it. All right, they give a little play to CD, I believe, right? All right, second down. They have a lot of time. I mean, just something. Who got the ball first in this game? That's all I got. Second and 6. Oh, he's just looking for CD. Wow. That was miscommunication all the way. Hey man, why couldn't they play like this last week? What the heck, man? That was miscommunication all the way. CD was running down the field, and then Dak. That was terrible miscommunication right there, man. All right, third and 6. Here we go. All right, he throws it complete, and he's short of the first. Are we at a spot where they already need to go for it on fourth down? Wow, they give him that marking was not generous. The offense is staying out there for 4th and 2. McCarthy has the Denny's menu calling plays. All right, let's see. They need this right here. This might already actually be game, to be honest with you. Here you go. Dak gets it. Has time. Throws it. Incomplete. Andrew, are you a Dodgers fan? I hope you are, man. Because I don't think the Cowboys are going to pull this one off. This is looking rough. All right. Oh, I only asked that because I'm gonna say hopefully the Dodgers make it up for you later tonight, man. Because I don't think the Cowboys are gonna do it. This is tough to watch right now. Oh man. Yes, sir. Dodger blew all the way, man. Dodger blew all the way. Friday night gave me hope for the Dodgers. Friday night gave me hope. Because beforehand, I'm going to be honest, I didn't have much hope for the Dodgers. I didn't. Okay? Friday night changed. It changed me, you know? All right, they got the 2-minute warning over there. I will say I do want to go to Jerry's World at some point. You know, I know it's going to be, what, 3 years? 3-4 years next time the Steelers play the Cowboys. And it should be in Dallas. Hopefully I get to go to that. All right, so we're getting back on Boswell with the kickoff, and the Raiders down it for the knee. So they'll get the touchback at the 30. Yeah, man, East Coast versus West Coast. Hopefully we get that for the next 2 series. Okay? And man, if we get the Yankees versus Dodgers in the World Series, that's... All right, 1st and 10 from the 30. O'Connell hands it off to Madsen. TJ Watt right there behind the line of scrimmage hits Madsen for a loss of about, I was about to say 20, but that's about 2. Yeah, I've never seen it as far I mean, I've only seen it on TV, but man, it looks like a spaceship or something crazy like that. Second and 2 for the Raiders. Raiders have a man in motion, moves to the right. O'Connell has time, throws it complete, and he is hit by Elliott. Still a solid gain. That should be about third and short, 3rd and 2 or so. They're talking about how TJ Watt's 30 or 31 or 30 years old and is yet to have a postseason win. The Steelers have not won a playoff game in TJ Watt's career. All right, here we go. 3rd and 2. O'Connell alone in the backfield. They got 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Now he's in motion. O'Connell throws it complete for the first down. Only get about 3, but that's all. That's what they needed, man. I will say I think I would want to make my way to Pittsburgh before I make it to Dallas. For obvious reasons, but it'd be cool to go. All right. Raiders have it first down. Fakes the handoff. Has time. Throws it downfield. Gets it complete for the first down. Big chunk play for the Raiders. To Brock Bowers. But there is a flag on the play. Let's see if it's coming back. Hey, man, that's the first holding call I feel like I've heard all year that wasn't against the Steelers. So that play is coming back. Damn, man. Damn, that was a nice grab by Bowers, too. He caught that one-handed in the air. Just kind of hauled it in. But it doesn't matter. We got 1st and 20 for the Raiders. Connell hands it off. And he's stuffed. That's a gain of about 2. Patrick Queen in the mix right there. That sets up 2nd and 18. But so far, this has been a good comeback game for the Steelers defense. So far, hopefully I don't jinx that, but they've been looking all right. There you go. They got Mattison in the backfield, and they give it to Mattison, and he's stuffed once again. And I'll say, after that first drive for the Raiders, Mattison has not really done much. The Steelers defense has played him good since that first drive. Now we got 3rd and 17. And I like that. We got them towels waving over there in Vegas, man. That's what I like to see. Here we go. O'Connell has time. Throws it incomplete. Looking for the little check down to his running back. Could not hold on to it, but, I mean, it didn't really matter. They were going to get the first down anyways. That is, I was going to say 3 and out, but no. They got a first down on that drive. O'Connell overthrew his man. No, you're kidding, Andrew. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, they got the punt team up. Oh, block! It's a block punt. It's a block punt, and it bounces like crazy. The Steelers couldn't recover, but it does not matter. That is Steeler ball in the red zone. What am I telling you guys about the special teams coach for the Steelers? That man needs a raise. Just give him a blank check, man. I already forgot what his name is. But my goodness, if we're doing one thing right in Pittsburgh, it is special teams, man. Block punt, that is what I'm talking about here, baby. All right. We need to get in the end zone here, Fields. Moving on the block. And that bounced high. I've never seen a football bounce so high in my life. First and goal. Okay, they got it shorter than what I initially thought. First and goal from the 9. Here we go. Fields hands it. Harris cannot really get any blocks up front. Still pushing. Still fighting. Gains about 3. But man, this special teams coach knows what he's doing, man. I mean, last year, that game against Baltimore, there was a block punt for a safety. I mean, and then that game against Cincinnati 2 years ago, that the season opener where they had that blocked field goal and everything like that. Here we go. Fields throws it. Check down. Oh, is that a backwards pass? Okay, Steelers recover it. They might review to see if it was a backwards pass. Oh, that did look like a backwards pass from Fields. Okay, that could have gone real bad for the Steelers. Fields threw a backwards pass to Warren. Overshot him. He was on the ground, but Warren was able to pick it up. So here we go. Third and goal from the 15. Play clock running down. You need to run this play. All right, they get the play on time. Fields looking. He's past the line of scrimmage. That's a flag. Oh. Okay, though. They're going to call a touchdown Steelers. I thought he was behind. Yeah, there's a flag. Yeah. Okay, they're going to call that back. It looked like he was past the line of scrimmage. I saw it. Yeah. Okay, that was illegal forward pass. I knew it when I saw it. So the Steelers come up with nothing, man. That is terrible. My goodness. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was a good throw, but just the awareness. All right. So we're looking to make it an 8-point game with Boswell. 37-yard field goal. Snap. Good. Kick. Up and hooks. Good for the field goal. Steelers up by 8. After a blocked field goal that took them to first and goal to start the drive. They started that drive not only in the red zone. Oh, no, I'm sorry, from the 9-yard line. So, couldn't cash in right there at all. That is, man, you better hope that doesn't come to bite you. But regardless, 15-7 Steelers. They really could be winning by a lot more here, but, I mean, it is what it is. Detroit up 27-3, man. Oh, we got Bo Nix. That's all over the place. Oh, he's picking up yardage to the 50, 45. Damn, all right. Bo Nix showing off the legs right there. Showing off the Jets. Oh, Cowboys, 40, 50, 40, 30. That's a good return for the Cowboys right there. It's still. I mean, the Cowboys are gonna still need a lot to go their way, man. This is. Oh man, good return for the Dallas though. They have it from the 30 with 28 seconds left. They have one timeout, so they can try to go for the end zone, which they desperately need already, I'd say. There we go, Prescott. Pressure, he sacked. Hey man, how come the Cowboys could have played this last week? This is pissing me off, man. Oh man. You know what? The fact that they're playing this bad is starting to make me dislike the Cowboys a little bit more. I don't hate the Cowboys. I wouldn't say I like them though. They've been playing their worst football so far this season. But it is against the Lions, so. All right, here we go. Kickoff is off and away. And it is past the end zone, so that'd be a touchback once again. All right. So the Raiders will take it from the 30-yard line. Steelers up by 8. Although if they could have capitalized on all the opportunities that they would have had, they would have been up by 2 possessions at least. Here we go, man. O'Connell, quick pass. Oh, defense read that perfectly. Nice play by Bishop right there. Hits him behind the line. Loss of 4. Oh, he was there right away, man. They try to pick up their blocks, but man, he just sped right past everybody. All right, so they got 2nd and 14. O'Connell in shotgun with the running back to his left. They get the snap off. O'Connell throws it complete to Madison, and Queen throws him to the ground. Solid game, about 4 maybe. Oh, that was again. Hey, okay, that's my bad. 3rd and 6. Here we go. 3rd down defense for the Steelers. Honestly, today hasn't been too bad, which is one of the things that they've been struggling with. 3rd down defense. One of the things they've been struggling with this season. Here we go. Play clock starting to run down. They get the snap off right before. O'Connell does have some time. Throws it. Oh, off of his hands. Midfield incomplete. Overthrew it a little bit. Yeah, that was overthrown. All right. Well, Steelers defense got bailed out right there. Here we go. Another punt. Could not block it this time. Let's see what Calvin Austin has. And it rolls into the end zone for a touchback. So the Steelers will get it from the 20-yard line. And, a lot of things have actually gone the Steelers' way in this game. A lot. And to only be up by 8, not good. Oh, the Cowboys were able to get a field goal right there. All right. Hey, man, I'll ask you guys this. Does Bryce Young sitting behind Andy Dalton helped Bryce Young a little bit because he's had a really rough time. It's only his second season in the league. Okay. Bryce Young was the first round pick of last year's draft, has struggled really his entire career. But situation with Carolina, let's be honest, isn't great. Okay. Can Bryce Young benefit with this, with being benched? You know, because sometimes it can make or break a quarterback. Sometimes that could completely tear a quarterback's confidence by getting benched. But maybe it might do some good for Young. Who knows? To sit behind a veteran quarterback like Dalton. Yeah, I think so too, because you could tell on the field his confidence was completely shot, man. I mean, he was not the same player he was definitely not in Alabama, but even just going to last year, I mean, I'm not talking about quarterback play, I'm just talking about what he was showing out there. He was just showing lack of confidence. But yeah, I actually do think it would help him. I really do. I mean, it doesn't help the fact that the Panthers are playing better, but you know, I think it'd be beneficial. But the Panthers still need to build around him. You know, they still need a lot of work to do in Carolina. If they want Bryce Young to be the person they thought he'd be, they still need to build around him. I know they have Deontay Johnson, solid receiver, you know, but there's still things that they need to work on over there. Here we go. First down. Fields rolls to his left. Pressure all the way. Breaks the tackle. Tosses it in the air. Incomplete. Oh, he shot that one like he was playing basketball. Oh, they're. Yeah, that was an intentional grounding. They try to throw a flag for intentional grounding. He was past the pocket. Oh, yeah, Raiders pressure was there the entire play. He was just running and running around. Hey, man, he Kobe'd that ball. He was... that wasn't an NFL pass right there. Look at that. Let's throw it, Kobe. All right, 2nd and 10. I don't know what the ref is doing right behind. All right, there we go. Van Jefferson in motion. Still in motion. All right, he's set now. Harris in the backfield. Hands it to Harris. Nice hole. Oh, dodges the defender. Still on his feet. 40, 45. Tries to stiff arm him, but gets down. Big gain for Najee Harris. Wow. This is a type of runs we got to see from Harris. First off, blocking up front was perfect. That was a big hole that the offensive line led, and he was able to dodge a defender, man. Big play, man. 112 rushing yards from the Steelers. Here we go. First down. Gives it right back to Harris. Harris tries to run outside, spins, and he's not as successful. He gains about a yard. Steelers approaching midfield. Man. Okay, this rushing attack is looking a lot better this week. Maybe part of the reason is because they don't have to rely on Harris as much with Warren in the backfield. Fields fakes a handoff, pressure right away, and he gets sacked. Man, pressure's been there for the Raiders for at least 2 plays on this drive already. Man. Okay, but so far this offense is... Oh, I'm sorry. The way that we've been playing this offense is what I've expected. We haven't seen Roman Wilson. We do see Roman Wilson on the field right now, but he hasn't been in many plays. He's been kind of limited, which makes sense. Here we go. Play clock running down. You need to run this play. 3rd and 18. Gets the snap off. Fields avoids pressure, throws it to Warren, who tries to get a couple more yards, but he's short of the first down by plenty. There's a flag on the play. Oh, they're saying Fields was slow getting up. Oh, they call. Wow. Okay. You know what? Let me see what this roughing the passer call was. Let me see. It was a roughing the passer call on Crosby. Let's see this replay. Let me see if it's justified. No bias here. Okay. I mean, he didn't really even tackle him, but he did hit him after the ball was completely out of his hand. I don't know if I agree with that completely. I mean, I guess he did get hit after the ball was out of his hands. That's all I got. So here we go. Another ref from the passer call gives the Steelers another first down. Fields hands it back to Harris. Harris fighting for yards, man. That's a gain of about 4. Probably 5. Oh, I got to steal it down. Looks like another old lineman, man. We cannot afford to keep losing linemen like this. Frazier. Hey, man, most of those trainers or whatever you want to call them are wearing Air Max 90s. I like their style. That's the kind of shoes I'd be wearing. Probably because I'm a shorter guy, but, Air Max 90s gives me a little bit more of a boost, like a good inch or so. All right, let's see what's going on, if any other games are going on right now. Hey, man, the Chargers are shutting out the Denver Broncos in Denver at the Mile High. 20-0 still. Not too far from field goal range, so. Yeah, you know what, man? I like them because they're comfortable and because I think they look nice. And because it does add a little bit more height to me, I'm not the tallest guy in the room, so I could use any extra inch I could get, I have different colorways. That's pretty much all I wear. I have the black and yellow ones too. Those are probably my favorite ones. But they don't drop many colorways, man. That's a problem that I have with those shoes. They don't drop a lot of colorways. I feel like the more colorways that they have is like for the kids and for women's sizes, not for the men for some reason. I don't know why. All right, here we go. The Chargers look like they're going to get another field goal here. 46 yards. Kick is perfect. Chargers up 23-0 over Denver, man. Cowboy colors. I think I've seen those ones. Yeah, I think I've seen that colorway before. I thought about getting that colorway because I like the color. All right, not because of Cowboys, because I like the color. But yeah, I chose not to. All right, 2nd and 5 here. Yeah, Harris in the backfield. Got two receivers. Pitch to Harris. Dodges more defenders. Gets another first down and more. Oh, he's getting a house call. Oh, did he get it? What are they calling it? What's the call on the field? Okay, they're calling that a touchdown. What a play from Najee Harris, man. I'm telling you right now, even if he didn't get a first down, a touchdown, that was one hell of a play. He gets it. Oh, yeah, that's a touchdown. That is a touchdown all the way. Wow, what a run by Najee. Unbelievable. Okay, let's see the extension here. He dives for it. Yeah, that's a touchdown. He did lose possession, but the ball already crossed the plane. That does not matter. That is irrelevant. That is a touchdown. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I was questioning it. I didn't know if it was a TD or not, but yeah, that's no doubt about it. In real time, it looked like he might have been short. All right, Steelers up 21-7 with extra point to go. Wow. That's his first rushing touchdown this year. All right, Boswell, extra point, kick up, and perfect. Steelers up 22-7 over the Raiders in Vegas. Oh, but let me tell you, Steeler Nation is letting it be known that they're out there. They're letting it be known that it's out there. You a Cowboys fan, jump on. Hey, okay. I like the. I'm not. I will watch what I say right now. Okay. I do like the Cowboys colors, but don't make it. I'm always a Steeler fan, man. I'll always be a Steeler fan. Oh man. Man. 27-6 at halftime. Cowboys need a lot to go their way in this second half. But I'd say even with the field goal, the Lions close it out. Depending on how much clock they use, even a field goal kind of kills it for Dallas. Yeah, I wasn't completely sold even on the other one. Yeah, I agree. Crosby hit him after the ball was out of Fields' hands, but I mean it was kind of just like a swing, you know. It wasn't even necessarily a tackle. The other guy brought him down, if anything, but that's the NFL we're in now. You know, roughing the passer calls where they probably shouldn't be. Refs protect the quarterbacks a lot nowadays. Is that the first time the Broncos have worn their orange jerseys? Huh. Or their current ones? Because I don't know. They look kind of not really digging them. And like I've said, a lot has gone the Steelers' way. They could be blowing the Raiders out right now. They really could be. I mean, you're up 2 possessions by 2 touchdowns. Shoo. You could be up by at least 17. You got a couple short fields where you didn't capitalize on it. Boswell's kickoff is away into the end zone for a touchback. Ah, man, they're bringing up college football. I told you guys, I knew it was going to be a tough season for USC because moving into the Big Ten is a lot different than the Pac-12, and it's showing. It's showing. I predicted it. I knew it. They had their chance to win yesterday. I watched the game. They had their chance to win over there at the Coliseum, but I don't know. It's going to be a tough season. Here we go. O'Connell hands it off to Madison, who gains about a yard. But I didn't expect the Trojans to start off 3-3. All right, 2nd and 8 for the Raiders. Just under 4 minutes left in this third quarter. Steelers have really started to take control. O'Connell has time, throws it down the field, and it is complete. Nice catch. I mean, he had 2 defenders right there. Fitzpatrick and JPJ were right there, but he still made that catch for a big gain. DJ Turner. Yeah, that was a good ball. Damn, after that play, he got injured. That sucks, man. Yeah, you can't even. Hey, that was one heck of a catch. O'Connell throws it. Oh, nice hit by Jackson right there. That's a gain of about just a yard or so. He got hit as soon as he caught that ball. Hey, man, he kept his hands on it. I'll give him credit right there. All right. Another 2nd and 8 for the Raiders. They got a receiver to the right, 2 to the left, man in motion. All right, snap off. O'Connell throws it to his running back once again, who turns it up the field to the 25, and he's down at about the 24 for another Raider first down. And I'm realizing what this Raider scheme is. It's running the ball and screen passes. You know, they haven't really taken too many shots. Maybe they're trying to get O'Connell back into that groove, or maybe they just don't want to take a shot with maybe they feel too challenged with the Steelers secondary. Maybe that's why they haven't taken too many. First down, another handoff to, and that's a gain of about 7. Oh, yeah. 34-6 Detroit. Wow. I had high hopes for that game, man. I thought that was going to be an all right game. I did favor Detroit. I really did, but they're just going to completely blow out the Cowboys. All right, they got 2nd and 3 here for the Raiders. On the Steelers side of the field, in the red zone. Play clock running down. They get the snap off in time. Watt has pressure, couldn't get to him. They get a completion for the first down. And that's going to lead to a 1st and goal for the Raiders. And this is exactly what I was talking about. Steelers had, complete control for a while, for 2 quarters. But now, since they couldn't cash in on certain things, the Raiders could get right back in it. O'Connell hands it off. Madison gets to about the 5. But yeah, Pittsburgh had control for 2 quarters. Couldn't cash in on most of their opportunities. And now Raiders can get right back into it, man. All right, are they going to run a play before the third quarter? I would have, but no. Okay, they say they got the playoff, and that's a touchdown. I don't know, man. There were zeros on the clock. But as it stands, touchdown Raiders, Madison with another touchdown. Yeah, it looked like time. The game clock was at zeros. There was a flag as well. Oh, that play's coming back. Wow. Ineligible man downfield for the Raiders. So that takes away the touchdown. Okay, so that play did stand regardless, which I really thought that the game clock was at zeros by the time they got the playoff. But I guess it benefits the Steelers again. So they're going to be switching sides. It's going to be what, third and goal or second and goal for the Raiders to start off the fourth quarter. Man, these afternoon games have not the game slate hasn't been all that good. The only two games that are close are, or the closest game is the Falcons and the Panthers, which I'm pretty sure everybody, including myself, thought that was going to be a blowout. I mean, they can't make it a two-possession game right here. Unless they get stopped. Let's see. It's 22-17 with third and goal for the Falcons. Man, the Cowboys look frustrated out there. Maybe the Lions came in with some extra pep in their step after what happened last year in Dallas. All right, here we go. Chains throws it, end zone incomplete. Okay, that could keep Carolina in the game. Let's see if they try to go for it on fourth and goal, if they're just gonna kick the field goal here. But yeah, man, these afternoon games have not been all that great. There's two complete blowouts. Steelers and Raiders, it probably should be a blowout. And then the Falcons and Panthers is a close game somehow, some way. Okay, so they are going to settle for the chip shot field goal. 21-yarder. And it's good. Okay. So Atlanta's up 25-17. That's a close one. I said it when this live first started. That game sucked. I said that game's going to suck. But I guess I'm wrong. Okay, second and goal for the Raiders. They did get pushed back after that penalty, although they're going to Okay. There's some weirdness going on over here now. All right. Everyone looks a little confused right now. I do believe that the game clock was at all zeros when they snapped the ball. Yeah. That's a full second after the game clock hit zeros. Okay, so I guess we're still on. This is the start of the fourth quarter here. Second and goal from the 11. O'Connell looking like he switched up the play a little bit. It's a handoff, and he's hit right away. Oh, bounces off of a tackle, and he's in. Let's see. Let's see where they mark it. They're going to mark it short of the touchdown at the 1. He just bounced off a tackle right there. Patrick Queen looks like he's shaking up a little bit. Oh, is the football crossed? Okay, they're just going to run a play. 3rd and goal. Let's see. It's a run play. They get it. Oh, fumble! Fumble! Elliott gets the recovery. And that's Steeler football. So much has gone wrong for the Raiders in this game. Wow, unbelievable. I thought they should have at least taken another look at that touchdown play. That ball's coming out. TJ Watt once again. Man, TJ Watt just giving him body shots, man. That's the second time he's just socked the football out of someone's hands. Wow, so much has gone wrong for the Raiders in this game. It is crazy. All right. Fields hands it off. Warren, who just couldn't get anywhere, still trying to get some yards, might have gotten 1. Steelers should be blowing this team out. But yeah, I disagree with some of the stuff that's been going on. I do think that play should have been canceled out because there was zeros on the clock, so that play shouldn't have even have happened. 2nd and 9 for the Steelers. Fields has time, throws it, check down. Washington still fighting for yards, and he might be short of the first down. Let's see, he got a second effort. Let's see where they mark it. Close to the first down. If it's not first down, it's definitely 3rd and inches. Hey, TJ Watt does that a lot. He likes to just give some right hands, you know. He likes throwing them hands, I guess. I don't know. All right, here we go. First down for the Steelers. They got 3 receivers to the left. They got Warren in motion also to Fields' left. It's another gift to Warren, who just can't get anywhere right there, man. Lucky if he got back to the line of scrimmage. But I think he lost a yard. Hey, man, this is your put-away drive here for the Steelers. Field goal, even if it's just a field goal. This is your put-away drive. And as Steelers fans, we're not used to these calm games, you know. We're used to some high anxiety type games, you know. All right, Fields fakes the handoff, pressure right away, gets past the pressure. He's running and he slides for a nice gain of about 11 yards. The Flash Fields. How about that? Yeah, the Raiders should have taken a second look at that play. I thought he might have had a shot at getting into the end zone. Let's go, Fields. 3rd and 2. He has to snap. Has some time. Throws it downfield. It is caught. Calvin Austin, the 3rd for the first down. All right. Fields uses his legs and uses his arm for the Steelers to get a first down. How about that? All right, here we go. Steelers have it from the 45. It's a pitch play to Harris, who's having one hell of a game. And he gets another quality run right there for getting about 7. Probably 6. I will see. This is by far Najee Harris's best game this season. By far. At least that's what it feels like. So he gained 7. I'd give it to him again. Oh, yeah. 109 yards. Another pitch to Harris, who, I mean, that was... I don't know about running a pitch play, but shoo. I do trust giving it to Harris, but on a pitch play, Raiders read that perfectly. He lost yards on that play. Crosby was just right there. All right, here we go. 3rd and 7 for the Steelers. 4 and 11 on 3rd down conversions. Austin in motion. Take a timeout. Oh, they took the delay of game out. You got to take the timeout, Tomlin. Last week I was kind of ranting on how Tomlin was wasting his timeouts. I think he should have used the timeout right there. You're up by 2 possessions. You have a 3rd and manageable right there. Now you got a 3rd and 12. I wouldn't have taken a delay game right there. All right, 3rd and 12. Warren to Fields is left in shotgun. Raiders bring pressure. Fields able to throw it, incomplete. Short throw. His intended receiver was Austin. And the Steelers aren't able to cash in on anything on that drive. Damn. We still need to see more from this offense, bro. Because, yes, we're winning. And I'll be honest, this is the most convincing that the Steelers have looked as far as defensively, special teams. Oh, there's a fumble again. Wow, he's able to get it back. Wow, the Raiders are all over the place right now. I don't know. In that case, I would have taken a timeout if I was Tomlin or even Fields. I would have called timeout. You're up 2 possessions. I would like to think you don't need all 3 of your timeouts in the 4th quarter, but I don't know. All right, let's see what's going on with these other games right here. Oh, man, the Lions are just putting it on the Cowboys right now. All right, here we go. Panthers have a 40-yard field goal to make it a 5-point game again. Kick is up, and it's good. All right. Hey, man, that's actually the game of the afternoon slate so far. The Panthers and the Falcons. I thought the Falcons were going to put it on those Panthers. Man, the Lions got to Dak like crazy. There's been a lot of delayed games. There's just been a whole lot of penalties for the Steelers offense. All right, the Broncos actually scored a touchdown. That means they're down 16, 10-06. They don't have the ball, so that's definitely going to hurt them. But if everything could go completely perfect, they still have a shot. They're showing Tropicana Casino, which they got rid of so they could try to build that new A Stadium, which that's gonna be cool. That's gonna be cool, man, because that means the Dodgers are gonna be playing out there in Vegas a few times. Hopefully, or they should be playing out there at least once a year with the new MLB rule. So that should be all right. Catch a Dodger game out there in Vegas. I mean, it's gonna be a few years, but still. Oh yeah, you see all them terrible towels out there in Vegas. And see, what people don't understand is that those fans are mainly, I don't know if there's a lot of Steelers fans in Nevada, but from California as well. You know, I know they always say the Steelers fans travel. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. And O'Connell gets sacked. Heavy pressure. That is Cam Hayward with the sack. But the commentators always say that Steelers fans travel well, which maybe that might be a little bit true. But when it's games out here or in the Southwest, I'd say a good portion or most of those Steelers fans are from that area, you know? All right, here we go. 2nd and 20. O'Connell in his own end zone in shotgun formation. Here we go. He's got it. Pass is incomplete, low. Wow, man. So now they got it 3rd and 20, man. Okay. Steelers can't possibly give up this 3rd down, right? Whew, that man. Hey, man, this crowd is getting me hyped up, man. Just the fact that it's on the road and there's so many Steelers fans out there, that's getting me hyped. 3rd and 20. Here we go. Pressure. O'Connell throws it. Intercepted. Dante Jackson to the 20, to the 15, to the 10. And he's tackled at about the 6-yard line. Dante Jackson with another interception on the season. And the Steelers once again with another defensive turnover. And AP looks pissed. O'Connell overthrew his man. But that wasn't a great selection anyways. He looked like he was trying to force the 1st down. Which, I mean, at this point in the game, I don't blame him too much, but wow. 3 turnovers for the Steelers once again. All right, here we go. Miller in motion. Fakes the toss. It's a run for Fields, and he gets a touchdown. Justin Fields, the Flash, with another touchdown, man. How about it? 28-7. Steelers on top. That crowd is going crazy, man. Wow. So it was a fake pitch. Fields rolled out. Perfect blocks for Justin, and he's able to get into the end zone. Fourth rushing touchdown for Fields. Boswell with the extra point. Snap. Good. Kick right down the middle. And the Steelers are up 29-7 here in the 4th quarter. With 8:16 left in this 4th. You know, the worst part about this is actually the fact that the Steelers could be winning by a lot more. So this blowout could be even more. But you know what? Man? Things could get better. If they could clean up the stuff that they need to, they'll be fine. But they have to clean it up. All right, Cowboys get a field goal, 34-9. And are the Cowboys already at that point where they're going for onside kicks, or are they just giving up on the game? Are they kicking it outside? Oh, it looks like they're running onside. Oh, no, I'm tripping. All right. Yeah, I don't know what I was looking at there, but oh, man. Oh, they're getting a good run back, too, the Lions. All right. So we still got a solid game over there in Carolina. Falcons looking like they're starting to turn up the field, but they did get a holding call. Hey, Broncos did get the ball back. If they play this perfectly, there's still some time right there in Denver. All right, that's not that game's not completely over. Everything's gonna need to go their way, though. Damn, Russell Wilson has his helmet off, sitting on the bench. All right, that's another touchback for the Raiders. And I also say this is the first time in a long time where the Steelers and Raiders have had a blowout game. Because these are always close games. All right, here we go. First down for the Raiders from the 30. Connell throws it complete. That's a nice gain from Bars. He gets it to about midfield. Okay, are the Steelers still playing with the same intensity, or are they playing a little soft? Let's see. I mean, I wouldn't really blame them if they're playing soft, but first down for the Raiders. O'Connell gives a little pump fake, now throws it to Madison, who gets nowhere. Probably just to the line. I don't think the Raiders are going to trade Devontae to the Steelers after this game. 2nd and 11. Here we go. He has time. Throws it. Bars once again for the first down. Or are they marking him short? Looks like they're marking him short. I thought he got it. Okay, no, they're going to say it was a gain of 10. So that's 3rd and 1 now. That's when O'Connell's number one target. And it's a handoff to Madison, who does gain the first down. Short gain, but enough for the first. All right. Raiders taking their time. I mean, are they thinking game's already over? There's 6:30 left in the fourth. Here we go. Another throw to Madison. Gets a gain of about 5, maybe 6. Patrick Queen on the tackle. Man, Raiders I mean, I talk about how much the Steelers shoot themselves in the foot, but Raiders have just had a bad fortune today on that field. 2nd and 4. O'Connell throws it, gets it complete for the first down and more. Now the Raiders are knocking in the red zone. That was an 18-yard gain. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's Steelers defense playing with the same intensity, which up by 21. You don't really need it too much. First down. Another nice little chunk play for the Raiders right there. That's a gain of about 8. Wonder how many yards Bowers has. He's had a pretty solid game. 2nd and 2. O'Connell rolls out, and he's just going to throw it away. All right, there's 5:04 left in this game. Raiders are in the red zone on this 3rd and short. All the Raiders need is a touchdown, a couple onside kicks to get back into this one. Let's see. Steelers look like they're going to bring some pressure. Play clock running down. Get the snap off. O'Connell throws it. End zone incomplete. He did not have cover. Or he did not have possession of the ball. That wasn't a bad ball by AOC. Receiver just couldn't hang on to it. 4th and 2. This, I mean, if there's any way the Raiders are going to get back into this game, they're going to have to get this 4th down, I guess. But there you go. They had a man in motion. O'Connell has time, throws it, complete, end zone, touchdown, Vegas. That brings it back to a 2-possession game. They're going to go for 2 here. So that makes the score 29-13. Oh, that receiver kind of made up for that other play, right? Okay. They're going for the 2-point conversion to just get it out of the way to make it a 14-point game. Let's see what they got. They got one-on-one on the left side. And he's looking that way. And that is incomplete. He kind of just threw that on the ground. All right. So that keeps the lead 29-13, man. You know what? Maybe because it's still a 2-possession game. I don't know if I'd put him in just yet. There's still some time. Maybe. All right, guys, hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, like I was saying, I wouldn't be completely against putting in Wilson right now, but since they're still somewhat, since the Raiders still somewhat have a shot, I wouldn't. Okay, they're gonna go for an onside kick. That's what I'm saying too. Because the game isn't completely over. I get that the Raiders need a lot to go their way. Like getting this onside kick. They're gonna have to burn all their timeouts, get another onside kick, but they're only down by 2 possessions still. But realistically, this is game right here. Typically. Here we go. Onside kick. This is the first onside kick I've seen with this new rule. They get it off. It does get past 10 yards. Steelers recover it. And they'll take it from the 35. Minkah Fitzpatrick with the recovery. Yeah, let's see what they do. Because you don't want to. Yeah, I get you want to see what Wilson has to offer. But you still kind of wanted to be a blowout in that situation. Connor Hayward's going out there without his helmet. Okay, he puts it on. But yeah, I'd keep your ones out there. There we go. It's a handoff. Oh, Stiffy, get off of me. That's a gain of about 2. Did he stay in bounds, though? He couldn't stay in bounds. But I have been hearing these things where people are saying trade Wilson to try to get a receiver, which you still want to have a good backup, man. Fields fakes the handoff, throws it down the field, and it is caught. Pickens. That's going to lead a 1st and goal at the 4. Nice play right there. They're still playing a little bit aggressive. Let's see if the ball hit the ground. That looks like a clean catch. That's a 1st down. Are we going to get 30-plus points right now? Okay, they're going to challenge it. It did look like he hold it in, though. Let's see. Let's see this other replay. Didn't hit the ground. Let me see. The ball is under his hand. I think that's a catch, man. But for the Raiders, I mean, you want any sort of chance that you can get to stay in this game. But more importantly, are the Steelers going to score 30-plus points right now? Like, am I watching the right game? Hey, man, we've had one game since 2020 where we scored 30-plus points. One. That's something else, man. And for the fact that this team has been consistently over 500 since 2020 and they only have one 30-plus point game is insane. Okay, the rolling on the field stands. Okay. What wasn't confirmed, but it stood. Nice throw and catch by Fields to Pickens, man. Okay, we're just running the ball here. There's no reason to pass it. You're already in field goal range. Just if you don't get into the end zone, just run out the clock. That's my mentality right here. Okay, they're still throwing the ball. Pass is incomplete. Try to look for Pickens right there. Probably should have made that catch, but incomplete. Damn, man, these guys are trying to put a statement on these Raiders right now. They're still trying to score. All right, here we go. Second and goal. Fields hands it off. Short of the marker, man. That's probably a loss of 2. I think did the Raiders call timeout? Yeah. Is next Sunday let me check the schedule. Is it Sunday night football or is it Monday night? Pretty sure it's Monday night. Oh no, Steelers got another Sunday night against the Jersey Jets, huh? Aaron Rodgers and the Jersey Jets. All right, here we go. Third and goal. I'm just running the football. Okay, no, they're passing it. Fields avoids pressure for the first initial time, and then he gets sacked. And that's why I wouldn't have passed the ball. Fields, that's a pretty big loss, but on the bright side, Boswell should have it perfect for the field goal try. I mean, Raiders had to blow all their timeouts. You would like to think this would be a 3-possession game after this kick here. All right, Boswell. Fourth and goal to completely kill this game. 36-yarder. Kick is up, and it is right down Broadway, and the Steelers get 30-plus points. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'm in shock, guys. We got 30-plus points for the second time in 3 years. I wonder what's going through Russell Wilson's head right now. But like I've been saying for weeks, I mean, there's no real point of benching Justin Fields. He hasn't looked great. It's 32-13. Steelers are beating the Raiders right now. Fields hasn't looked great. And I'm sorry. Justin Fields hasn't looked great, but he hasn't cost you a game or anything of that nature. So, I mean, you got to keep him out there. Appreciate you for stopping by on this one. Okay. Now I'm in full agreement of putting in a Russell in your next drive. Now's the time. 1st and 10 for the Raiders at the 30. AOC still in the game. Pump fakes it, now throws it to Bowers, who's gets a couple yards. Steelers defense still trying to sock it out of their hands, man. Oh. I'm trying to think of the last time where a Steeler Raider game was a blowout like this. Was it 2010? 2011? Here you go. O'Connell throws it. Pass is almost intercepted. Dante Jackson almost got his 2nd interception on the game. Yeah, I think the last time the Steelers blew out, a Steelers Raider game was a blowout was 2010. All right, here we go. 3rd and 5. 3:21 left. Raiders have no timeouts. Steelers bring some pressure. Pressure's right there. Tries to get it. Screen pass. And he gets maybe a yard if he's lucky. Are the Raiders going to go for it here? Let's see. AP looks like he's going to tear up that locker room when he gets back. He looks like he's going to chew out that team. 4th and 5. O'Connell throws it incomplete. And that is a turnover on downs for the Raiders. Oh, man. I could just tell by the look on Pierce's face that he's going to chew out that locker room. Okay. Yeah. It should be Russell Wilson time. Here we go. Steelers country, let's weld, baby. Oh, they don't have him in. They're keeping Fields in the game. It's a pitch play. That's a gain of 5. Yeah, maybe they're waiting to the 2-minute warning just to run that last play. Because there's no real reason to have Fields in there at this point. I mean, you're not even throwing Harris and Warren in the game. They didn't even throw him in last drive at all. Oh, yeah, they're showing all the Steelers fans out there in Vegas. Wow. They're handing out rally towels in Vegas. And I see a lot of teams doing that. I see a lot of NFL teams doing that with the rally towels, which I'm not going to hate on them for doing that. You know, they're trying. It's a cool look to wave a towel. You know, they do it in the MLB postseason and everything like that. It looks cool. So I could understand why a team would want to do that. Oh, the Falcons look like they finally closed out that game. They're up 34-20 now. I'm still 5.5 minutes left, but it's going to be tough for the Panthers to come back. Oh, Bo Nix showing off his legs once again. Hey, man, this afternoon slate has been a little underwhelming. Maybe I should watch that Sunday night football game. Because yeah, this slate of afternoon games hasn't been it. Okay, Broncos get a field goal. So with 59 seconds left, if they could get an onside kick, there might be something there. I wonder if did the Chargers take their foot off the gas or something? They were up 23-0 to begin the fourth quarter. Man, that looks nice. Where's that at? All right, they're keeping Fields in. It's a pitch play, and it looks like they might have got another first down. So interesting. They're choosing not to put in Russell Wilson. I mean, I get they're only running the ball, but just to give him some snaps. All right. Steelers are just doing their thing and running out the clock. Now in victory formation. Couple kneel downs is going to end the game. They got their first one, and one more will finish it, man. So 32-13 is going to be the final score. And now they're showing the rest of their schedule. They got the New York Giants. Oh, I'm sorry, not New York Giants. The New Jersey Giants. And then they got the New York Football Giants following a bye week. And then that's where the schedule gets tough. So at 4-2 right now, they're looking just fine. Probably should beat the Jersey Jets. Probably should beat the New York Football Giants going into the bye week. I mean, things are looking all right for the Steelers. But there definitely is a lot of flaws in the Steelers team. And they definitely need to be fixed out there in Pittsburgh. But Steelers get a nice win, man. A nice blowout win. We're not used to that in modern day Steeler football, especially scoring over 30 points. But we got the job done today. And that's it, man. And now it's close to Dodger time. So I'm going to end the stream there. Good game. It was a good game. And I thank everybody that was on this live. I appreciate you guys. And I'll see you guys next week for another Sunday night football game.